You notice we have two gentlemen in the studio right now, and they got paraphernalia on. That's what people call, like, Greek stuff. Well, actually, paraphernalia is just logos and images and branding. But they have one of the most important logos you could ever have on your jacket or anywhere else. Anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna just stop. But man, I'm gonna have them introduce themselves. But we got members of the Raleigh Alumni chapter. They have an unbelievable event coming up right now in March, and we really want to get them to talk about. So, brothers, introduce yourself. Then we're gonna rock and roll from there.
10-4. My name is Kima Washington. Thank you guys for having us. I really appreciate the opportunity to share about the Frostbite Golf Tournament. But yeah, Kima Washington, been a member of Kappa Alpha Psi. It'll be 24 years and 2 weeks. I am, as they told me last week, I'm officially an old head. So thank you for having us.
And I'm William Powell, co-chairman of the Frostbite Committee. I've been in Kappa for the last 25 years, and it does me great to be able to come and share this information with you.
Oh, man. So the information you're sharing is called the Frostbite Charity Golf Open. Man, it's the 4th year you guys have it. I know my chapter, Raleigh Alumni guys, they participate in this. It's a great thing. So let's start talking about what it is and why you guys are here.
Yeah, so the Frostbite Charity Golf Open, it was really born out of a conversation I was having with a couple of brothers several years back. I lost my dad to cancer. It'll be his 10-year anniversary, his passing this coming May. But actually 8 months before that, I lost my uncle, my dad's brother. And so at my uncle's repast, I got 2 younger brothers. My dad got all the boys together on the back porch, and he said, well, look, we helped Uncle Mike with his fight. Now it's time for y'all to help me with mine. And so, yeah, it's just kind of crazy. And so he battled cancer, and my uncle passed in August of 2014. My dad passed May of 2015. And so, yeah, I lost the 2 strongest male figures in my life, in less than a year. The silver lining in all of that, if you want to call it that, is that I'm 43. I've had 3 colonoscopies because of the family history. And so I had my first one at 37. That was clear. I had another one at age 40, and they actually found polyps and had to take polyps out. And then I had another one a year after that. And thankfully, everything was all clear. So I tell people the silver lining to me losing the 2 strongest men in my life was that I had an awareness of the disease, and it put me in a position to go out and get checked so that I could be here a lot longer for my baby girls, right? And that's really what the Frostbite Charity Open is meant for, is to spread awareness, particularly in the African-American community. We're impacted more, both men and women. Actually, I was talking to a doctor last week, and he was saying that in the next 3 years, colon cancer is going to be the leading cause of death for all people under the age of 45 in the United States, but particularly amongst African-American men. 1 out of 3, if it's not detected early, can pass away from this disease. So that's why we put this charity golf tournament together.
That's right. And I was just actually reading that and was going to make mention of that. So tell us, how can we, or do you have all your teams, or how can people get involved? What is it that you need?
Got you. So, yeah, right now we have just under 80 or so players registered. Awesome. Typically, we end up with we cap out at 108, because if you ever played in a golf tournament, you don't want to be out there for 7 hours. 5 hours is long enough. But
for me, 2 hours long. I think the best round is 9 holes for me, man. I'm telling you.
Look, I feel you on that. But yes, there are opportunities to play, to participate as a registered player, but then also sponsorships. We have whole sponsorships. Okay. We're still looking for a lunch sponsor for the event. So any organization that out there, we'd love to have you participate. But yeah, come on out, get registered. It's a great event. And then Bo is our co-chair, and we're actually having a pairings party the night before.
I'm going to talk about that. I just remind people that it's at the Briar Creek Country Club.
Briar Creek Country Club, yes, sir.
So we got a pairings party coming up. I'm going to let Bo talk about that.
Yes, join the Kappa Charitable Trust Fund Incorporated for an inspiring and soulful afternoon. Right. Afternoon with the Noops is what we call it. Bringing awareness to colon cancer as we kick off the Pairings Party for the 2025 Frostbite Charity Open. This is a special jazz event which will blend live music, engaging discussions, and community fellowship to raise awareness about colon cancer prevention and early detection, a critical health issue disproportionately affecting African Americans. Enjoy a captivating performance by 2-time Grammy and Stellar Award-nominated saxophonist Marcus Anderson, while hearing some of the esteemed guest speakers, including medical experts, community leaders, and survivors who share valuable insight on the importance of the screenings. Some of those guest speakers are Dr. Alan Mask.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. There, man.
Representative Robert Reeves, North Carolina House
Cousin?
Democratic leader.
That's Pam's cousin, I think, right, Pam?
That's right. Robert Reeves.
Representative James Robertson, who is North Carolina House Representative District 39, which is Wake County. Mm-hmm. And we also have Mr. Mark Moore, who is a colon cancer survivor. From our fraternity, we're going to have Mr. Michael Brown, who is the Grand Chapter Nominating Committee Chairman. So we look forward to a great event. It is free to the public. We encourage attendees to support our mission by maybe making a donation to the Kappa Charitable Trust Fund, a 501c3 organization dedicated to the health awareness and community empowerment.
That's great, William. Can you tell us, do you have a website or where we could go if we want to make a donation?
Yeah.
Or even that lunch sponsorship?
Sure. So you can get to the tournament one of two ways. You can either go to kappacharitabletrustfund.org, and then you can look for Frostbite Golf Tournament. If you specifically want information about the golf tournament, the pairings party, there's a short link. It's bit.ly/frostbite2025. Okay.
We'll make sure we put that back up too.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. We just having a great conversation with a man that's doing some great things for the community. Again, it's called the Frostbite Charity Golf Tournament at Bride Creek. It's gonna be March 24th, and I guess the Sunday prior to that is where the
Pairings
party
party
is going to be, man. And just so as Pam mentioned earlier, so registration is still open, and people
registration is still open. Matter of fact, Bo says since we were coming on the show, early bird actually ended last night at midnight, but we're going to keep the early bird extended throughout today.
Awesome.
So if folks are out there listening or watching, please go ahead and register, because after that, price is going up. What they say, today's price is not yesterday's price, right? It's going up. So but we want y'all to participate, so come on out.
And we also have that free event on March 23rd, and that'll be at the Kappa House, which is 750 King Richards Road, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yep.
Absolutely, man. And of course, Marcus Anderson, who is a member of the fraternity as well, is a partner with us. He's been here countless times, particularly around Christmas, and the guy Marcus is unbelievable, man. So you guys were able to get him to join you guys. That's a big get. And of course, the other guys you have on here, Dr. Alan Mass, Pam is one of our Salute the Champion recipients a couple of years ago. And of course, our brother Reeves has been in here a couple of times. So you guys got, along with the rest of them, you guys, and of course, I know Michael Brown. So you guys got a festive group there, man.
All-star
and so
group.
This is free.
It is free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
because you pay a lot of money to see those speakers and
And certainly Marcus, right?
All of the above.
Yeah, we want to pack the house. I mean, we like to have a nice crowd for these people to come out and talk and perform in front of.
wow.
And this is such an important cause.
Yeah,
It really is.
Your story you just told is fascinating, to be honest with you.
It's
and the
crazy.
fact that your father said, so you didn't know at that time until you
we
shared it with you
we
guys?
didn't know. So I'm from Philly, so I hadn't been around as much. I know he had been sick and kind of going to the hospital, but I didn't know it was anything like that. So only my mom knew, my mom and my uncle, and got the boys together. So it's this type of story. I hear it more and more now that I'm doing this work. Bo mentioned Mr. Mark Moore, who's actually the father of another one of our chapter brothers who battled colon cancer and came out on the other side. And so I want to see more of that.
That's right.
Right. He just had a little baby granddaughter born not that long ago. So I want to have, like, my dad, my youngest brother never got my dad never got a chance to meet my youngest brother's daughter. Right. My wife was pregnant when my dad was going through cancer, so he knew about the matter of fact. I told him, because he was in the hospital, I told him not to tell my mom, but he told my mom and everybody else. So like, he knew about it, but he never got a chance to meet my daughter, right? And she asked about Pop all the time, and so I just want people not to have to go through it. Fortunately for me, my dad loved doing us and was intentional about that, so we have no regrets. He lived a full life, but I know that's not the same case for everybody, right? And I just want folks to be around longer.
Now, also, one of the reasons why we're doing this is because this is such a preventable disease.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's just simply a screening that you get. The colonoscopy, we have some myths about it, but I tell you, I've had two myself. No polyps at age 50, and then at age 60, I had a couple. But, you don't even know that you're done with the procedure. So we need to take that fallacy out that this is some type of painful experience. you are sedated and you really don't even remember what happened.
Yeah. And even now, the screening is a lot easier. There are kits that you could get. They have a new thing, a company called Garden Health
I see
Shield.
those. Yeah.
It's a blood sample, right? So.
Oh man, you mentioned you're from Philly. Are you an Eagles fan? I'm just asking.
Come on, man. You know it. You know it. you know it. We still riding high, baby. Go Birds.
Two things I want to say. You're right. It's the best sleep you ever had. I don't remember nothing.
Absolutely.
But I got to give Kima a shout out because this is he's amazing at the other things that he do, and it's business. So if you have any print needs, graphics, all
print,
of that.
graphic, all that, I got folks I'm trying to keep employed. It is rough out there right now with this attack on DEI, and I tell you, a lot of our business comes from the supplier diversity program. So a lot of these Fortune 500, 100 companies, they're not thinking about little old Brandilly, in 2426 Atlantic Avenue. That's my plug real quick.
I wanted to give it to you because you helped me out so much.
Yeah, so it's rough right now. So please, yes sir, please,
so
please.
Pretty things you see posters for AACF right here. This man.
Thank you. I appreciate
Didn't know
that.
But I figured Kappa has to be behind all that.
Hey, look, they said achievement in every field of human endeavor. So we just doing what we do, baby.
I can't say nothing.
Achievement is our motto.
That's right. But seriously, thanks for reaching out, man. And because we like to highlight and they like all the great stuff, man. And the things you guys are doing is very, very important. And thank you guys for coming hanging out with us just for a little bit. But again, it's March 24th. And how can they find the website?
Again, KappaCharitableTrustFund.org. You can get the website and all the information there.
And Kendrick has already posted it. Thank you, Kendrick, on YouTube, and I'm sure he'll put it on
Twitter.
Twitter as
yeah,
well.
Exactly, man. Hey, man, this has been great, man. I may come out there swinging. I may now. I don't know.
Come on now.
I may just. I
You ain't got but 9 in it.
Hey, but
and we know you're going to be in the money flight because we got 2 flights.
Trust me, I will not be in that flight. Hey, man, appreciate you guys. DL Reach, of course, Poundtown Smith and Ferry, and my brothers for Cap by my side, man. You guys keep it locked in. We got much more on the other side. We got a legend. We got a guy know everything about basketball.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with